Okay, so as your Apple TV starts up, you guys should see an Apple logo, and then right away you guys should see this. So to pair your remote control, it's pretty easy. So here's my remote control, just press the top of it. Okay, it should come already with some charge, so you guys don't have to worry about that right away. From there, we just have to choose English. Again, you guys can scroll down just by the top of your control. You guys can scroll down, because this is sensitive, the top part of your controller. It's very sensitive, so you guys can actually scroll down, go sideways, and all that stuff. Right now, we're just gonna click. So to click, just actually click on your remote control, select that, and then we go into the next thing. So we chose English. You guys can choose any language, by the way. You guys can choose any country. Right now, we're just gonna choose Canada, because why not? So we're gonna click again. Then you guys can use Siri or don't use Siri. I recommend using Siri. So we're gonna select use Siri. So if I go down on my controller and then side to side, I can just choose Siri, and again I'm gonna click. So I'm pressing down on the top of my controller. All right, so this part, you guys can do this right away. If you guys don't want to, don't do it. You guys can set it up manually. It's your choice how you guys want to set up this part, okay? So in this case, since we do have an iPod Touch, we have an iPad, and we have an iPhone, we're gonna do the first setup because it just makes it a little bit easier. And if it doesn't work, we can always set it up manually, which again, it's pretty easy. So there we go. So just follow these steps. So I'm gonna teach you these steps. Okay, so you're on your iDevice. Just make sure to have Bluetooth Wi-Fi enabled, so just have it connected. And then once you get it kind of close to your Apple TV, just go on your iPad or iPhone, iPod Touch into settings, and you guys should see a screen like this. Okay, so I pretty much had to touch my Apple TV with my iPad in order to sync up. But right now I can touch setup. Okay, in this case I don't have a passcode for this thing, so I'm gonna have to go into settings, set up a passcode in order to do this. But if you guys have a passcode, you guys can go on with the setup. So I'm supposed to see an authentication number on my Apple TV, so there it is. I'm gonna see that on my iPad, so I'm gonna have to type that in. It's gonna be different for everybody, so don't copy the one that I just put in. That's randomly made by Apple. It's gonna change every single time, okay? So again, that's not the setup. Anyways, on your iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch, you guys will see this. And then on your Apple TV, you will see that. So it's gonna set up Wi-Fi. That's gonna set up quite a few things actually. So it's gonna make the whole setup process much easier. Although it's setting up Wi-Fi, you guys should keep your iPhone, iPod Touch pretty close to your Apple TV. Not touching it, but pretty close. After that, you guys will see this. You guys can choose what you guys want, but on your iPhone, iPod Touch, you guys will see this. With your finish, just select done. And then you guys can keep going with this setup. So what I suggest doing is not to require it, but it's up to you guys, okay? So I'm gonna choose never required. I don't care. This is more up to you guys again. But if you want to keep your apps and home screens up to date on every app to be using this iCloud, you guys could use this and turn it on. In my case, I'm just gonna turn it on. Yeah, sure, why not? And then I'm gonna choose that I do want them to know my location. So there we go. And this stuff will take a couple gigs. So I'm gonna say not now, because it does take up almost 1 gig. It's a lot, 800 megabytes. It's almost a gig. So I would not do it. I don't recommend doing that. Okay? Analytics, I would always send. They're just making products faster. So I don't mind. Yes, they're taking your privacy away and so on, but trust me, they're doing it anyways. Analytics, share with developers, I do. And terms and conditions, you have to agree. So the other ones, you guys could have said no, but terms and conditions, you guys have to. So the first thing you guys should do with your Apple TV is actually go down into settings. Okay. From settings, what you guys should do is just update your system, just in case. So go right down into system. So you guys can scroll down just by going down your remote. select software updates, and from here you guys should update your software. That's the very first thing you guys should do. I'm not gonna do it right now because it takes forever, and I want to show you a couple things before I let you go. So that's where you guys do the updates. If something goes wrong with your Apple TV, maybe Netflix, it's glitchy, it's not letting you log in, or it's just glitchy, it's not playing, or whatever. For whatever reason, you guys should always check your updates. Most likely, it's an update that you guys need to do, and that's why it's acting up. Something else you guys should do is reset your Apple TV. So from there, if you guys go to reset, you guys should reset, okay? If something, again, is glitchy, it's wrong, that will fix it for sure. Apple TVs don't have that many things. Something else that you guys do want to download is YouTube, Netflix. You guys will not see that. Those are free. You guys can do it right here from the Apple Store. So just scroll up, Apple Store, they're free again. Just search for them. You guys can even press Siri on your remote control. So right now my remote control, let me just try to focus in so you guys can see it. You guys will see Siri up here. If you guys hold it, so again, you guys have to hold it, say what you want, and then it's gonna understand you, okay? So you guys could tell Siri to look for YouTube for you, so you guys can download the app. I use Siri quite a bit, so for most of you, YouTube's the biggest thing. Highly recommend it. Netflix, obviously, and then you guys have other ones. And there's actually a few apps that let you watch live TV. And I have a few games already set up here. And that's because on my account with my other Apple TV, I already have these apps. So automatically they download onto this Apple TV. Alright, so if you guys do have other Apple TVs, they can all be synced with the same apps, or you guys can have individual apps on each Apple TV. It's all up to you guys. Anyways, that's it for this video tutorial. If you guys have any questions, comments, you can write them down here within the comments area. And don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.